Hello guys, hope you people are doing great and welcome to the SQL Server lessons. And this is Lokesh and working as a software engineer. My technology stack SQL, Power BI and data science, and I'm a certified Microsoft certified professional on Power BI. In today's session we're gonna cover up how to filter your query results by using where clause and different kind of operators in SQL, which is equal to, less than, greater than, and less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, and between, not between, in operator, not in, null and not null, and some wildcard search, means like operator, how to do a wildcard search on the data set and all. If you miss out my previous video, please go and watch the video, because we used order by clause in the previous video, but here in this video we are using where clause to filter the data. Okay, let's get started. Once you open your Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio, it obviously points to master database, so you need to jump into your own database. For me it is MySQL DB, but in case of yours, your own database which you have created just before. Control E, Control R for execution. Now it shifted to MySQL DB. Okay, let's get started with all these things. Where clause. So in previous video we saw order by clause, which is used to do some ascending order or descending order on your data set, but here where clause is specially designed for filtering your result sets. Okay, filtering your data. Suppose if you see your data here, it is just a raw data, means it is unfiltered, unordered set of a data. Okay, but what you're gonna need to do is, but for the business logics, you don't need to present the entire data from a table. You need to filter the data according to the business logics. Maybe the business logic could be on job name or company or salary or employee ID. Depending on the business requirement, they need some sort of data from your entire table, but not entire table. Okay, so let's get started with the one by one business logic questions and how to solve it. Okay, get the data from a table where salary is 1000. Okay, means here the requirement is, I don't want the entire data from a table, I just want the employees whose salary is just 1000. Okay, for that what you need to do is select star from table name where salary is equal to 1000. Okay, you need to mention here equal to symbol, because it is exactly telling you that where salary is 1000. It's not greater than, less than, or any other condition. So select it, Control E. See, irrespective of getting entire table, you filter your data. Okay, as salary is equal to 1000. Let's see another example. Get the data from a table where salary is greater than 1000 from company name B. Here we are using two conditions. First condition is on salary, which is greater than, from which company, name B. Here if you want to perform two conditions on a table, then you need to think about whether you need to use and or condition. Okay, because in our next query we used or condition, but how to know which condition we have to use is the statement. Your problem statement is the one which is clearly tells you which one you need to use. Here, get the data from a table where salary is greater than 1000 from company name B, means I want the people from company name B for sure, and whose salaries is greater than 1000. For that you need to mention these two conditions with the and condition. What it will do is it will go for, once the both conditions are met, then only it will give you the result. Okay, here select star from employee data. First of all, just execute this query, or you just copy this one and paste it above and execute both queries. Okay, and see the difference. Control E. Here, what is your first query? It is select star from table name. Straight away you got the entire table. But in my second query, select star from table name where salary is greater than 1000 and it should belong to company B only. So in my second query, you see the salary is obviously greater than 10,000 for these two, Julia and Kate, and where they belong to the company B itself. Okay, this is how you retrieve the data from a complete table depending on your business requirement. Okay, Control R to avoid that window. Let's see, get the data from a table where salary is greater than 2000 or employees whose job is equal. Okay, that is a requirement, which means I don't need to worry about whether these two conditions exist or not. Okay, but that is the reason why we are using OR. If you say OR, either one of the condition is satisfied, then which will give you the result. Obviously it will give you the entire table, because any one of the conditions met, your requirement is fulfilled. Okay, so you need to understand what kind of business logic or business requirement is there to apply conditions on your table columns. Okay, let's see the other conditions. Get the data from a table where salary between 1000 and 5000, especially whenever the requirement is between based on ranging of the salaries, means employee ID between 101 to 110 or salary between 1000 to 5000. Here we are mentioning here the range 1000 to 5000, or maybe employee ID 101 to 105. Whenever we deal with ranging, you need to use between operator. Okay, and few more things you need to remember with between. Between always includes this first number in the result, and between always uses AND clause, an AND operator along with it. Okay, you cannot use between 10,000 or 5,000. Okay, it should be always between this and this. Okay, let's see the employees whose salary between 1000 and 5000. Okay, Control E. Yeah, we actually have 10 rows. Out of 10 rows, these are the only employees whose salary is between 1000 and 5000. See, just before I told you, it includes the first number as well. Okay, in between this, so 1000 to below 5000, who are the employees are there, you get the total employees. Okay, out of your entire data. Control R. The contrary of this one, the get the data from a table where salary is not between this condition, this range. So you just simply put a not operator here, then it will give you the result. Okay, now Paul, Joker, Mike and Peter and Nicole, those salaries are not between, if you see, they are not between this range 1000 to 5000 range, they are above 5000 range. Okay, you can mention like that as well. Okay, or you can, if you want the same result, you can simply write select a star from employee data where salary is greater than 5000. Obviously you will get the same result in both cases, but what is the catch here is it is not like how to get a query, but you need to whether I'm just covering all these concepts, because if I go with all the concepts with this greater than, less than or equal to, then it is not good to tell you that we have a between operator or not between operator also in a SQL Server. Okay, actually that is my intention, so I will remove this query and I will keep this query. Okay, so we covered between and not between as well. Okay, by using that you can get the data as well. And what is my next requirement? is get the data from a table where company name other than A. What is the meaning of other than A? Other than A means I don't want any records from the table where company name is not equal to A. So not equal to, we will show like this in SQL. Okay, less than and greater than symbol. If you use less than greater than symbol together, then it will show not equal to A. So what we will get? Obviously we will get the employees where the company where they not belong to A, means belong to other than A, we will get Control E. See, we don't have any employees where company name A. We all have B, C, D and other, right? Okay, next thing, get the data from a table where company name other than C. Other than C means I need the employees whose company name falls between A and B. If you want to go for such a kind of requirement, then you need to use in clause. Suppose select star from the table where my employee IDs fall between 102, 103, 105, something like that, then you need to use in clause, in operator. In operator is the best suit for that conditions. Okay, now here other than C, I want A comma B, and of course I have D as well, so I can mention D. Now I will get only A, B, D, okay, but not C. That's how it works. Similarly, like in, we have not in operator as well. So if it is the requirement, get the data from a table where company name is C, okay, then you have to use not in. Not in A comma B comma or D, you can say D, then you will get only the company result C. Okay, see, you got the company only C. Now get the data from a table where company name is not listed. What is the meaning of is not listed? Let's go and check out the table once. Company name is not listed. Yeah, here is the one odd guy. Here is the Tommy, whose company is not a listed company, because rest of the people have some company names, either A, B or C or D, but Tommy don't have any company name, so we need that record. Okay, so it is a null record. So how to get a null record from a table? Here it is. Select star from table name where company is null. Is null is the keyword. Okay, you need to use that, is null. Then you will get only Tommy's record other than all the records. Control E, see, you got only Tommy's record rather than entire data set. Okay, so this is how you use is null if you want a particular record. Okay, the next requirement is get the data from a table where company names listed. It is quite opposite to this one, right? Isn't it? Yes. So I'm sorry. So get the data from a table where company names listed means you have to search for not null operator. Okay, select star from table name where company is not null, then you will get the listed company results. Here is the listed company results, which means you are just avoiding the Tommy with this statement. Okay, not null, because Tommy's company is not a listed one. Here we required not null companies, means listed company information. So you will get the listed company information if you execute this query, right? Okay, fine. Now how to filter your query results using pattern search. This is a very important concept as well. If you use a like operator, then it is also called wildcard search. Wildcard search is nothing but, we'll start with an example. Suppose if you see the table information here, I have my employee names, employee IDs, and their jobs and their companies. Okay, sometimes it is really hard to, suppose I have email addresses or some text information, it is very hard to search for giving the name John, Tommy, Julia, or some other with their positions, it's a data entry or Python developer or Java developer, something like that. What I will do is I will go for wildcard search. What it will do here, what I'm doing is select star from table name, where the condition is whose employee names with their starting letter is J. This is how you represent. Starting letter is J and ampersand. Percentage symbol. If you use this percentage symbol, then it means I need the data from employee data whose employee names start with J. Whatever may be, how many characters they name, it doesn't matter, but it will give you the employee names whose letter starting with J. Okay, so Control E. See, I got John, Julia, Joker, and Jake. Okay, so this is how you use the wildcard search. If you use like operator, like, then obviously it will turns to the wildcard search. Okay, what I'm doing here, select star from employee data where job is like percentage %L. What is the meaning of percentage %L here? Here I want the employee names whose starting name letter is J, but here the job name is ending letter is L. Okay, that is the meaning. If I use this percentage symbol before, then I'm going to search for the last letter. But in case if I'm searching for the last letter, then I will use this percentage symbol before. But if I use this percentage symbol at the last, then my intention is to search for the first letter, first character. Okay, so if I execute this query, I'm interested on job, Control E. I'm interested on job whose last letter is L. Okay, that is the catch. So what is this one? Select star from employee data where S name is not like J, means I'm focusing on the employee names whose letters are not starting with J, that is not like. Okay, so if you execute this query, then I will get the rest of the people unless their names or starting letter is J. Okay, that's how it is. That is the use of like operator and not like. Okay, and how about these? Okay, now I'm interested in single letter. As of now here I am interested in only single letters, but what if I'm interested in multiple letters? If that is the case, then you need to use this kind of approach. Here what I'm doing is I want the people whose last name, whose name last letters are J, either ends with J or ends with E or ends with A, because I'm using percentage symbol at the very beginning. So I'm searching for the last letters should ends with J, E and A. Okay, here in the next query, if I am using this percentage symbol at the last, then I am much more interested on their starting letters ends with either P or J or any other letter, then I'm welcome. Okay, so let's execute this query and let's see what will be the result. Okay, see here their names, either ends with J. Okay, I don't have any J. E, yes, obviously I have Mike, it ends with E. Jake ends with E. Kate as well. And A, Julia. Julia is the name which ends with A. Okay, I got such a kind of records. But if I execute this query, then let's see what will happen. See, I'm interested on either P or J, whose names are starting with P and J. I'm welcoming those names, okay, those records. I got John, Julia, Paul, because P is also there, Joker, Jake, and Peter, okay. If I say T as well, then Tommy is also part of our family. Let's execute this. Where is Tommy? Here is the Tommy, okay. So that is how it will works, okay. It's all depending on the matter where you put this percentage symbol. Depending on that, it will give you the particular result, okay. So what is this one? As of now, we saw the particular names starting with which letter or ending with which letter, or starting with different letters or ending with different letters. But what if I need a very specific characters of the name, okay, which means let's execute this query, which will gives me all the employee names which starts with J, okay. It starts with J, okay. Now here I am very much more specific. I just want only 4 character name which starts with J, only 4 characters. Then what I need to do is select star from table name, where as name like quotations open J, and put underscores 1, 2, 3, okay, which means I want a employee information whose name starts with J and which his name ends with exactly 4 characters. I mean, his name should contain 4 characters only, okay. Who are they? John and Jake, okay, because Julia got 5 characters and Joker got 5 characters in their name including J, but John and Jake only the ones who got 4 characters including the J, okay. If I execute this query, I got only 2 results, which are John and Jake. Let's see, John and Jake, okay. So this is how you will gonna search for the wildcard search. Depending on your business requirement, you're gonna use like operator. It is also called wildcard search, and some other operators in a SQL server. While using a where condition for filtering your data, you need to use all these conditions as well. And hope you people enjoyed this part of lecture, and I will gonna catch up with another video. And please do subscribe my channel and stay tuned. Thank you.